The radio signal appeared out of nowhere. A weak voice buried beneath heavy static. At first, people assumed it was interference, until the voice started begging for help. It happened during the winter of 1997 in a remote mountain town in Colorado, a place surrounded by endless forests, isolated roads, and freezing silence, especially after dark. Late one evening, radio operator Ethan Cole was working alone inside a small transmission station on the edge of town. Outside, a violent snowstorm buried the streets beneath layers of ice and snow. Visibility was almost gone. Most residents had already locked themselves indoors for the night. That's when Ethan heard it, a voice cutting through radio static. Very faint, almost impossible to understand. At first, he thought someone was testing a broken frequency. But then the words became clear. "Please, can anybody hear me?" Ethan immediately adjusted the controls. The signal suddenly became stronger, and the voice returned. "I don't know where I am. It's dark. I think something is following me." Ethan froze. The voice sounded terrified, young, maybe a teenage girl. He quickly activated a recorder and contacted local authorities. But while police attempted to trace the transmission, something impossible started happening. The signal kept moving. One moment, it came from deep inside the forest. Then suddenly, from miles away near the highway. Then somewhere farther north. Almost like the signal itself was running. Outside, the storm grew worse. The windows rattled from heavy wind, and the girl's voice became more desperate. "I can hear footsteps. They're getting closer. Please, don't let them find me." Then suddenly, the static stopped completely. And for the first time that night, the voice sounded perfectly clear. "There's someone standing behind me." Then screaming, loud, terrified screaming. And then silence. Police searched nearby roads and forests for hours, but they found nothing. No vehicle, no footprints, no missing person reports matching the girl's voice. Nothing. Then around 2 a.m., the radio came alive one final time. A different voice appeared, deep, slow, and completely calm. She shouldn't have called for help. Ethan felt his blood run cold, because the voice didn't sound distant anymore. It sounded close. Then the transmission disappeared completely. Investigators later examined the recording and discovered something impossible. The frequency Ethan intercepted had officially been inactive for nearly 20 years. According to federal records, it no longer existed. Some people believe it was an elaborate hoax. Others think Ethan intercepted the final moments of someone lost during the storm. But Ethan still refuses to listen to the recording alone. Because hidden beneath the final seconds of static, audio experts discovered something terrifying. Another voice, whispering beside the girl, breathing slowly, waiting. And according to investigators, the whisper was never transmitted through the radio. It was captured inside the station itself. Because when Ethan reviewed the security footage later that night, he noticed something standing behind his chair, watching him. So the question is, if the signal came from somewhere out in the storm, then who was inside the station with Ethan? Because sometimes, the scariest thing isn't the voice asking for help. It's the one already listening. Subscribe for more disturbing mysteries that blur the line between reality and the unexplained.